Huawei enters the photonic chip. According to Jillian TV, Huawei has taken a big move and bravely moved forward under the US chip ban and started research in another field, namely photonic chips. The performance of this chip is better than existing chips and does not require lithography machines produced by European and American companies. The Dutch media commented on this that the US lithography machine blockade is meaningless and China may not need this equipment to produce high-end chips in the future. Blocking the lithography machine is meaningless. For some time now, the White House has formulated a series of sanctions against Chinese semiconductor companies and communication technology companies. European and American companies are not allowed to sell goods or technologies to companies on the blacklist, including the Dutch ASML company. Huawei is one of the victims of these policies. The company's business relies heavily on high-end chips produced in Europe and the United States, but the United States does not allow companies that own these chips to do business with Huawei. In order to break through this limitation, Huawei launched a big move and began to develop photonic chips. People who don't know about chips may have never heard of such chips. In fact, there are many different subfields in the semiconductor industry. The familiar chips basically belong to the field of integrated circuits, while the photonic chip belongs to the field of optoelectronics. The latter is not well known, but the performance of the chip is far better than ordinary integrated circuits. The advantage of the photonic chip is in the transmission performance, which can greatly improve the working efficiency of electronic equipment. Now the research on integrated circuits has gradually come to an end and is subject to physical boundaries. When the chip reaches the 2 nanometer field, it's almost impossible to make a smaller chip. Even if it succeeds, there is no guarantee that its performance will be greatly improved. On the whole, photonic chips are the future of the semiconductor industry. The most important thing is that research in this field has just started and European and American countries have not yet formed a monopoly. If China takes the lead in breaking through the application of photonic chips, it can reverse its current disadvantages. In addition, this chip manufacturing process is completely different from the past. It does not require a lithography machine at all and will use brand new manufacturing technology. The Dutch media have discovered the most critical point. They claim that the US lithography machine blockade will soon lose its effect. In the future, we may not need these lithography machines at all. The United States wanted to take this opportunity to completely eliminate the possibility of China's entry into the high-end semiconductor market. Unexpectedly, it inspires the courage of Chinese companies to overcome technical difficulties. At the moment, Huawei has taken the right step, pointing to the most cutting-edge chip technology research. And we have another magic weapon. In addition to the layout of photonic chip research, Chinese companies have also prepared another magic weapon, namely carbon-based chips, more accurately graphene chips. Once this chip is successfully developed, it will completely overturn the development trajectory of previous chips. After more than 10 years of intensive work in this field, the scientists of the Chinese Academy of Sciences have achieved beautiful results. The first batch of graphene wafers have been offline and the finished products have been displayed to the public, demonstrating China's scientific research level. The achievement has been recognized by people at home and abroad. China is not the only country studying graphene chips in the world, but there are not many countries that can produce qualified wafers. The introduction of these wafers means that China has run ahead of many countries on this track and is expected to achieve technological surpassing in this field. All in all, the current chip predicament is not terrible. China is well prepared for the future by deploying photonic chips and graphene chips.